right off the bat. Hey guys, this is JB from JVC, and I'm here to do your Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watcher reading for this week. Take in mind that this may resonate with you right now, or it may resonate with you later a week, or maybe when you just find this video, because they are timeless. Thank you for all your likes, subscribes, comments, shares, donations, everything that you guys do for me. I'm so happy to be a part of that. And it keeps the channel going. So if there's any ideas you got out there that you guys want to share, any fun readings, if there's any topic that I bring up in any one of these readings that you guys want to discuss or want to see a video on, let me know that too. Make sure I got this. Just your energy in here this time. Sagittarius. So I'm a Sagittarius. I just finished the Virgo reading. I'm Virgo rising. I also want to give away free one card draws live. Weird. I wasn't coughing last time. Water baby does this too. Free one card draws, and for certain milestones, I want to give away like a free personal reading. And then that's the only one I'm doing personal readings right now. So we'll get into the first cards. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watcher. What does the universe have from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck for tonight? I'm going to try and do as many readings as I can tonight for all the signs. See how long I can last. Go on an endurance run. I know I've been neglecting you guys. Sorry. So, universe, what do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Collective, and Venus Cross Watchers for this week? Universe, what do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? What do they need to know? What is the card you want to give them a message from? Come on, tell us. The universe is quiet tonight. Universe. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher, Sagittarius. What do we have for the collective? Wise one, grow within your current situation. So I don't know what you guys' current situation is in. This is an owl. This is so funny. Is this me when I'm old? I don't know. I don't know how you guys are, but I find ravens and stuff. Do you ever cross your crows and count your crows? 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for marriage, 4 for a boy. And I'm sure it goes on longer than that, but I'm always seeing them everywhere. And I take it as some kind of sign depending on how many numbers are there. Because I'm into numerology and stuff too. Maybe you guys could check out numerology. Sagittariuses are into so many different things that it's not funny. We can't sit still. We gotta learn all the time. So yeah, and my spirit animal is also an owl. So this is in wisdom and intuition. And there's also a crescent moon. There's a half moon in it tonight. It's pointing upwards, so it's probably on the other side of the earth. Grow within your current situation. So whatever situation you guys are looking at right now, it looks like you'll need to make a choice. Use your wisdom from it. There's a lot of knowledge in that phase. I would like to know what she knows. She has her feathers are black and white. I always find feathers. If you guys find feathers anywhere, just check into it. There's colors can relate it to it, but it's a sign from somewhere good luck's coming, or a dime, or there's a couple different things something that resonates with you. Let's check into the wise one. 88, double 8. Double infinity, 16 and 7. Wise one, here we go. Yeah, that's pretty clear. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Message, knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. So you might have to look to your elders to ask questions. About, the wise one represents the wiser aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware aspect of the goddess because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom and overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. So they're talking about going within and checking in with yourself and checking in with your soul contracts and what really means something to you. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you are working on because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. Exactly. So if there's any projects that you've been doing and maybe you got like thrown off from it, or maybe you got into like some kind of situation or something happened like in your life that like took you away from it or distracted you from it, or you're like me and INFJ that likes to procrastinate right till the end, right till like the last second sometimes. So check in with your elders, check in with your intuition. Remember, there's always a lesson from any dark time. There's always something to be learned. And if you just look into your like history, and if there's anything that's been like coming to you over and over again, and it keeps repeating for you, there's something that you're missing in that lesson. So check again so that you don't have to go through it again. Each time you learn something new. I've been through multiple repeating lessons of different sorts through the years. And each time I took something new from it and like some wonderful qualities from different people. Like I have a lot of different sayings. I think that might be forward. We'll just say forward for. All right, universe. What do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Oh, how many is that? One, two. Three of Wands. I got one four. Eight of Wands. Justice, Ace of Cups. Oh, this is MC Yogi channel on Spotify. So, universe and the music channel, what do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Crosswatcher? Yeah, I almost let one out. Universe, what do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Crosswatchers? Ooh, the Fool upside down, hesitant on taking a journey, or you left the Fool behind. Let's see. Universe, what do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Crosswatchers? Oh boy. Okay. Took them all for Virgo. Let's take them all for us. Actually, I'm just gonna leave those two down there. Upright. Yes, bye. Yes, bye. I don't know if you guys know many newbies, but I don't know where you're watching from. But if you know much about newbies, it kind of does that. Yes, bye. Well, that's how I turned it up. So that's how it's gonna go. All right. So we're starting out with the Three of Wands. So we're on our journey. We got our wands in our hand. We've got like the cat looking over, a little lizard checking in. We're doing our magic. We're putting it out there to the world. Like we're up on the highest mountaintops trying to send out this message to the world through our magic. and the magic of ourselves, the light that shines inside us. We can go anywhere with our broom and our little spirit animals. And there's this beautiful sunset. So sunshine's coming, beautiful days are coming, abundance is coming. She's got her red cape on. She's ready to fly, but you're held up by the Eight of Wands. So it looks like your world was turned upside down for a little bit. Where this is upside down, like right now, that means this is like going past you. You're moving past this, and justice is held up right now, but it will come in the future. Oh, looks like I'm looking at the camera. You're holding on your cat and you're like battling all the wands above you that are falling down on you. I feel like your world was coming down on top of you, like everything was just flipped upside down. It's in the past, like you're getting your magic back. You're sending your message back out to the world. The thing that you want to be, the thing that you want to show, and you're finding balance. It's taking time. It's like slow coming, but the justice will come. Like the good things will come back because the Ace of Cups is a new like emotional or your cup overfloweth. So you're going to have extra things coming in. It's a new journey of love or relationships, of business or careers, just relationships in general, maybe new friendships, new love. She looks like once this comes and you stop fighting, having to fight for yourself, just taking care and this magic works its magic when you send it out to the world, then like the little plants will grow. See, like the cup spilleth over, and it fell onto the ground, and there's like this little plant growing up. Like, how cute! And the little cat's getting a drink too. And that's the banshee again. Like, she's so loving. Like, so many loving things are coming into your life because you're going to share your love. Like, when you share I believe in the rule of three. So what you pull out there comes back to you threefold. So if you're putting love out there all the time, it will come back to you. If you're putting negative energy out there, just prepare for that to come back at you too. So try to keep on the positive side. For every negative thing, try to at least think of two positive things, if not more. I like threes. So I usually get two easy, but sometimes the third one's a little more extra. Like there's always good things. Like there's two little doves coming in. There's like magic around her head. Like she's dreaming up new possibilities, new like potions. She's got a brew going on to go here. The beautiful force behind her, all the possibilities of nature and growth. So it's coming. The Fool. Like, don't totally just jump off the cliff into this journey. Like the King of Cups is on the other side. So the Ace of Cups is looking down, and this King of Cups, you're hesitant. Like, take your time. Instead of like upright, you would be just flying off the cliff, ready to go, jump to a nerd journey. This is kind of held up. So what this is saying to me right now, like what I'm being told, is that don't totally jump too fast. Like take time for yourself. If you need to relax and like think about a decision before especially if it's a big decision. Don't just jump into something like really fast. Take your time, get to know what you're doing, take it slowly. Don't be in a super rush. You don't have to know everything right away. Like just take care of you. You could be traveling. There's a little boat upside down. Maybe travel plans got held up. The kitten's trying to hold you back. Like, take your time before you make that leap. Make sure you want to do this so that you can move into the King of Cups wisely. You can go from that ace of a journey, like starting out into your like total happiness, like King of Cups emotional journey, like total, like you don't want to get to here. If you jump too quick, you might look like this guy who's like looking a little bit worried and like he's overwhelmed or like there's so much going on at one time. If you jump too fast, you will be totally overwhelmed King of Cups instead of becoming the Empress, where like you're totally bountiful in everything. She's got the dog and the cat, and they're not fighting. They're happy. They're loving each other. She's looking off into the distance and dreaming while she holds like her baby. Like maybe there's something coming for a family, or maybe like it's just like a new baby, a new project, a new love, like a new something that is coming forward. Because the Empress is like higher than the Queen, higher than the King. She's like the epiphany. She's got daisies and flowers everywhere. She's looking off into the distance. Maybe she's kind of looking towards the King of Cups. So maybe there's like a new love coming in because he's looking off into the distance and a little bit to the right, which would be to her. She's almost looking up to him because they're kind of like this. You see? They're sitting like that. So maybe there's a little bit of distance between the two of you right now. The King of Cups, like he's got his cup is not totally full, and he's looking like a little lost. The Knight of Swords is upside down. So right now you might be a little bit cloudy in your mind. Like instead of moving really forward with a thought really fast, you got to take time to like think inside. Slow it in a little bit before you move forward too fast. It's like these two movement cards are upside down, like these two forward movements. So don't jump into that new thing. Take your time until you get the one idea that makes you want to move forward. There will be temptations, but this being upside down makes me feel, or I get the feeling that um that you will be able to overcome these temptations, that you won't fall into them because he doesn't have the power up over you. He's below you. He's upside down. He's not going to be able to. There'll be temptations. Keep your eyes out for them, but you will see them coming and you will know they're temptations and you'll recognize that because you just went through something that helps you recognize these things more. You won't be sitting in your room like worried and stressed out thinking about whatever this subject was, whatever this person, this career, this business, this job, this friendship, this family thing, whatever it was that's keeping you up at night is going to move past and you'll be able like to make a good judgment and you'll be like judgment will come. It'll be good times for you. You'll be singing and dancing and playing. Just let this stuff go. Let this go. Overcome the temptation, whatever it was that was like taking you away from moving forward, or a distraction that came in, kind of thing that moved you away from what you were moving towards and kept you up at night. There was some kind of red flags. There was some kind of something going on there that you were possibly denying or didn't see. But you made your judgment, and once you finally made your decision, you move forward, and now you're going back to your flow in the happy place. You can see like the music is like flowing in a state, and it's blue, so it's like a river, and there's butterflies flying along with it, and the cat's playing with it. They're going down a happy path with purple hair, so you're in balance. Her root chakra is red on the root chakra, and then it's purple in her hair. It's all balanced. You're moving forward. It will, like the feelings that you're having, the worry, the moods that were bringing you down are upside down. It's better now. Like instead of you thinking that you're a little cat and thinking you're a big cat, you're a big cat. That was bringing you down. Like that was bringing you down, but now like you're big cat. You need to flip it upside down. Let those things go so you can get back to this fun judgment place. This is more fun than this big cat, like thinking you're small. Someone brought you down to think you're small. They like brought you down instead of you flying high and being your happy self, like a witch on a broom. Like, because right? Come on. If you could do that, would you not have fun? That'd be like, yeehaw, I'll be gone somewhere. Like I'll be flying around tonight because it's beautiful. Itchy nose, hot. Gonna fight your fist full. Beware. But yeah, you have to get past this, whatever was bringing you down, and turning your world upside down and move towards the happy place. So, there's one card in this deck that flips upside down. It's the Five of Cups, right? That's another one. That's like you're thinking that your cups are empty. You are not this little cat. Like this is saying, usually when it's upright, you think your cups are empty, but it's upside down. This is not the way it really is. You're not this small person that someone or you were brought to be, or however you got there. You're not this upside down person. You're this little cat knowing you're a big cat and you got big things inside of you and big things coming and you can fly over it. You can't. This one here in turn makes me feel like this one automatically flips over when you stop worrying about your cups being empty and everything being spilled over and just turn around and look at the celebration behind you. Look at the good things that are in your life. Be grateful. Show gratitude. See these like things right here, like beautiful. Like don't worry about the cups. This is upside down, so you're past this. You can turn this one upside down by being past that. Fly, baby, fly. Get on that broom and fly. That's awesome. All the stars. She's just gone, gone, gone. Where would you go? Tell me in the comments. Where would you go if you could fly anywhere on a broom and it wasn't cold? Then you had super speed. Well, maybe. Everybody couldn't be doing. We'd have to have like a traffic thing in the sky. So, what chakra oracle deck card does the universe have the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers? Universe, what do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers? What do we have for Sagittarius? Too many. Oh no, it's only two. Okay. We can do it two. All right. We have prayer. So what this one is about is like making lemons out of lemonade. So what happened in the story in this one is that he wanted to go to the city to become like to share his word, to do big things. But then his father sent him a message. He said, you know, look inside. You don't have to be, just follow your intuition kind of thing. And then he ended up dying. So the guy ended up unpacking his suitcase. I should read the story to make it better. And then he stayed home and he ended up like having a little boy and a family and they were making lemonade and they were in the perfect place where he needed to be. He was totally happy at that. And this one is acceptance. So through prayer, just believing and following your path and following your guidance and following your true intuition of what you don't need to prove yourself to anybody. Just have faith, believe in who you are and what you are, and don't be hard on yourself. You got to accept yourself. Cherry was like about cherry pie. She was in a restaurant. She was in a relationship that wasn't so good, and she felt like something was missing. Like she felt like the piece that was. She felt like she was missing something. And then when she accepted herself and she went and got away from this other person and she felt all alone, she knew that she wasn't in a good place. She she left and then she felt like empty and she didn't know her direction. But then when there was a saying in it. She ended up being the whole pie, and the missing piece was something else instead of she was missing the whole pie. I don't know. God, I can't remember stories word for word. I know there's a few people that can, but I can't. Thing was, she had to accept herself and believe in herself, and then she didn't have to prove anything to anybody else. Like they kind of go together because this one says like you are good as you are. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. All you have to do is be happy and do what you love and shine your light to the brightest light. Be like Cherry. When she actually accepted herself, she found someone that totally helped her and like they were beautiful. They just had a happy relationship. But she had to accept herself first and didn't have to feel like she had to prove herself to everybody. And this guy found it out through like different circumstances. So we can all come to a conclusion that leads to the same thing about following our hearts and shining our light and being beautiful from the inside out. I'm going around now, but like, it doesn't matter. We are beautiful. We are awesome. Just be your truest self. You don't have to be what everybody else wants you to be. Just like I like go to night. I go to sleep at night with like a lapis lazuli under my thing, under my neck, under my in my pillowcase so that I can try and remember my dreams. Like I ask for help and guidance so that I can find out what my true path is. Right now, it's telling me to keep reading and keep sharing the message. That's like my prayer to the world and the universe and spirit and whoever. And I accept myself. I accept that when bad things happen, that they happen for a reason. And I'm able at this point, sometimes it takes longer than others. And sometimes I have to go through it like a shutdown stage. Like I'm an INFJ. Sometimes I need to take time for myself and go through it. And I kind of have to like get away from the whole world because I'm overwhelmed. And we all kind of get there sometimes. And guys, that's kind of why like sometimes I disappear. We get into those places. So I'm not like totally perfect and happy all the time like I am here because I really do love this. This does make me light up. This is part of our journey. Like for us to get to the Empress, we have to like follow our light, shine, see this, look into our cup and believe that all the good things are there for us. It's all coming. All good things can come to those who wait. Like you have to do something about it. You can't just sit there and hope it's going to happen. Like you have to actually work to do stuff. Like this is what I'm told to do right now. I'm trying my best to try to get the message out to you guys, just to love yourselves, because we truly are the only ones that will ever be there for the rest of our lives. Like we're gonna be with ourselves forever. So you gotta learn to love yourself, because if you hate on yourself, you're not gonna have a very happy life. And I've hated on myself in my younger years. Well, sometimes I still do. We all have those like things in our life that can bring us down. And sometimes we come across situations that trigger. Oh, I picked up again. The Ace of Cups is coming. I picked them up when I felt the cards. Like, believe, look into that cup, fill it up, and fill it up with dreams. And whatever one spills over first, go for that. Take it step by step. You don't have to jump into anything crazy. Like the Fool, you don't. It's upside down. Take your time and make your decision. Fill that cup up, and the idea that spills over, like whatever you're guided to do, you don't have to like spend millions of dollars or like a bunch of stuff like that. Like I got my phone and a bunch of cards. I love this. Like what do we need to surrender from the universe? Universe, what do we need to surrender for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? What do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? What should we surrender to move forward on our path? Universe, universe, come on, there. Hey, universe. What? You're not supposed to surrender anything? I know there's something we got to surrender. Well, I've kind of surrendered. Okay. So, what does the collective need to surrender? What should we look into? What should we check into with ourselves? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers. Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Right? This goes with the prayer card as well. Like sending stuff to your spirit guides, asking them for help, asking them for guidance, keeping your eyes open for different messages. Like when I see an owl, I think one thing, like that sends me a specific message, and a crow sends me another specific message. When I see a feather, it sends me a message. We all have our own set things, like different crystals and stuff mean different things to me. So you can set your own intentions on them. And then keep some of those things around you. This is how I stop worrying. Like I have to remind myself of faith. Okay, come on, baby. She's not adjusting to surrender right. Okay, so yeah, we just got to stop worrying about things. And sometimes things like this crystal, I count this as a protection crystal. So I know that I'm protected from like negative energies and stuff like that. That I can like see that, and it just kind of brings me back to a higher resonation level kind of thing, so that I'm not staying in that negative space that'll bring me down into the black hole that we can go into. So instead of going to that black hole, I keep things around me that make me smile, like like, like this little ball, like that was my nephew's like years back when I kid, like GP, like, you know. And when I see those things, I think of the memories that when we bought the ball or when we were playing with it, how it bounced off to another thing and they went running and squealing and happy. So think about those things. Keep those things around you. It'll stop you from worrying so much. Just breathe it in, breathe it out. Okay, it's like so simple meditation, not a meditation. Stand up tall or sit up, like plant your feet on the ground and like breathe in. But when you breathe in, make it like breath, like the air is coming from the roots down on the floor kind of thing, or whatever you're standing on or whatever you're grounded to, and breathe it in up through your legs and your knees, back up through your hips, your ribs, your chest, your shoulders, up through, and send it up. And then when you exhale, pull it from back down through. And like if you feel any issues in your bodies, like keep conscious of yourself and then bring yourself back to you so that you can think clearly. And like, why are you worrying? If something is causing you worry, maybe dig deep, like, to figure out what is actually triggering this. Sometimes our brains do various things, like we don't know the difference between, like the brain does not acknowledge the difference between a reality and a made up thing, like our dreams. Like for example, a dream. Sometimes have you ever been in a dream that felt so real, like you really thought it was happening? Our brain didn't know the difference until we woke up and we recognized that it was a dream. But we remember it very clearly, like we were really there. So when we tell ourselves something, it will become our reality. So tell yourself positive things. Tell yourself good things. Don't lie to yourself because your brain knows the difference of that because it's going to conflict. But, like actually do the practicing, do what you preach, like do what you said you're going to do. Like try to be, sometimes you might not know you're doing things that you don't want to be doing. I hope someone tells you. I hope you guys tell me if I'm doing something to contradict myself here. Tell me. I don't want to trick. Don't be mean. Just, let me know. Oh, you misspelled this, or oh, you said this, or you mixed these up. Sometimes I mix up the songs here when I call it too. That just makes me think that you should go back to another video, whatever that song I said was, because there could be a message in there for you. And that's all I have for you guys tonight, for this week. And it was great to see you. Don't worry about it, kind of thing. Grow within your current situation. Dig in deep, figure it out. Whatever it is, it'll be okay. Breathe. Go ground in nature. Go dance under the moon. So thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing and commenting and donating and doing everything that you guys do for me to keep this channel going. I really do enjoy the space here. And I want to send out thank yous by being able to do one card draws. If you guys can pick like at night, that would be great to make it better for you guys. Or I'll try and pick a night of the week. I'm trying to set up a schedule, get myself back on track because it's Virgo season and got my Ace of Cups idea. So, and I want to give back by giving a free personal reading at certain milestones when I get like different subscriber milestones. So thank you very much. I want to send you off with peace, love, happiness, more love, and lots of light. Some like candlelight. Yeah, take some candlelight. Love you guys.